who is actually draining us. Sometimes, it's right in front of our eyes and we don't even want, maybe we don't want to accept it, or we're just so accustomed to dealing with it, and we just are like, well, it is what it is. That's my mother, that's my best friend, that's who they are. But is that who you are? That may be their way, their energy, but is that who you are? Why should you have to suffer every time and dread going to see these people? Why? Why are you doing that to yourself? You deserve more than that. You deserve to have your peace. This life is very short, and it's not a life to go through just feeling completely drained. Life is life as it is. We're just trying to all get through it as it is anyway. But to add on top people just sucking that energy from you is just not worth it. And I know this firsthand because I grew up with a narcissistic mother who literally sucked the energy and drained the living energy out of me. And since going no contact for 3 years from that person, I do not have that draining energy anymore. And I had to make that tough conversation with myself and be like, who is the one person? I had to look around. Who is that person? I tried to create those boundaries. I really did. But it comes to a point, even the boundaries are not understood by these people. And so you have to take it a step further. You really do, to protect your peace and protect your energy. And I always say this, having your peace in this life is a luxury. People often they want to correlate and they want to attain materialistic things, and that immediately is for them a recognition from others that they've made it. But that you'll find a lot of people with a lot of money deeply in chaos. And so I think the real luxury of life is finding that inner peace, and you deserve to have that. You really do. And yes, we have to look around. We really do. We have to look around. Please, if you get one thing from this video, just even if it's like making a list of people that you interact with a lot, who is that one person that every time you leave, you just feel exhausted? Like, you're excited. The thing is, you're excited to go. You're excited to make plans with this person. Okay? And you want to see them. You really do. You do. And then, so before you go, you're in a great mood. You've just listened to your favorite song. You're in a high energy mood. You're in a good mood. You're going to go meet this person. Let's hypothetically say you're going to go meet them for coffee. It could be a friend, a family member, whatever it is, lunch. You get there, and by the end of it, your energy is not increasing. It's not even about being an introvert or an extrovert. It's about literally this person completely draining that positive energy you all had. It's completely been sucked the life out of you from even just having lunch. And you come back depleted. You may even come back feeling not even good about yourself. They may have said some criticism, some comments to you, or they may have just drained you from just asking for advice too much, or just complaining, or just something, and it's too much. You come back and you're like, why did I go again? Why do I keep going to this person? And you know deep down, I'm not gonna talk to you guys like you're silly and you're stupid, because you're not, because the people that watch this are very, I think, awake and on a journey, ready for peace. And you just know, why am I keep doing this to myself? And there's a part of you is like, but they're my friend. That's my mother. That's my brother. That's my family. And I totally understand. Trust me. Someone that has no friends and doesn't speak to their mother, I completely understand what you're going through. But I had to make the choice. I don't want to live this life of stress, of chaos, of negativity, of feeling like this. Why do I keep putting myself in this situation? I'm not going to do it anymore. And you don't need to do that to yourself. The beautiful thing about being an adult is we can have a choice now. It's not by compulsory that we have to engage with these people. It's not a mandatory thing that we've signed up for, that we're attached with these people for the rest of our lives. So, I just kind of wanted to say that, really. So, okay, we've identified this is the person who's draining us. Great. So we're one step ahead than where we were before. We've identified, we've looked around, we've wrote some list of people, and we know now who the person that's draining us the most. Start with the person that's draining you the most, okay? And it may not be as easy as, oh, I just can cut this person off. Okay, that may not be the solution for you straight away, but there are some steps that we can do here before we just cut them off completely, okay? Firstly, you need to have some boundaries in place with this person. This person has got too comfortable with being able to talk so negatively or whatever they're doing, or just be in that way, that behavior pattern that they have. It's not your job to change them, okay? But it's your job to put a boundary in place to what they can't be doing in every interaction you're saying. Now, I'm not saying, oh, someone cannot vent and someone can't do this. No, but if it's an every time occurrence thing that happens every time, you are not their therapist. This is not a therapy session that requires some professional help. You know, if that's what's happening every time, that's not your problem. You know, you need to set some boundaries with this person, and they need to understand that, okay, I can vent a little bit, but I'm not going to vent the whole time. And respectfully just say, look, you know, I understand you want to vent on the situation. However, I'm really excited to be here with you today, and I would love for us to talk about something more positively, or we can change the subject. When you're with me, I would like to talk about things that are a bit more in a positive approach, you know, so we're not just venting. And because it kind of, when you do that the whole time we meet each other, it does make me feel X, Y, and Z. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to say that to a family member, and it's even okay to say that to a friend. And if they can't respect your boundaries, if they can't respect the quality of time that you're trying to have with them, and you notice this, then it is time for you to make an even bolder decision here and ask yourself, okay, so this person, I've told them my boundaries. They are not respecting my boundaries. I can clearly observe and see that nothing's changed here. And then it's your choice. The ball is in your court. It's then your decision. Do I want to continue trying to give this person another chance? Make my boundaries be even more extreme? It's dependent on what you want with that relationship to be. This is your choice. This is your life, you know. If the boundaries are not respected, it's time for you maybe to limit some contact. You have to limit the time that you're around this person. If every time this person is draining you, what does that say? I think it says